Hello, I'm Chris. In this video, you're going to see Ayaz take a mock driving test. He's got his real driving test tomorrow and wants this mock test as a practice run. Any faults made will be shown on screen in real time and explained as they happen to help you learn from them. To help you even more, I'll also be giving you commentary at key moments during the drive. Ayaz has had 43 hours of driving lessons and no private practice. So let's meet him and find out how he feels about his driving test.
I'm feeling pretty confident. I think the main thing for me is just keeping focus. I think just keep on planning ahead, and I think I should be good. I reckon. Yeah. I think if I was gonna fail for something, I think it'll probably be meeting traffic, just because that requires a bit more planning ahead.
And would it make a big difference to your everyday life getting your license tomorrow?
At the start, once I get it, probably not. But you know, when I like finish uni and stuff, then hopefully I'll get my own car, and then it'll be good.
You're allowed up to 15 driving faults during the test, often called minor faults. These aren't potentially dangerous, but if you keep making the same fault throughout your test, then it could become a serious fault. Get a serious or dangerous fault, and it's a driving test foul. A serious fault is something that could potentially be dangerous, and a dangerous fault involves actual danger to either yourself, the examiner, another person, or property. Have a look at our free online driving modules on our website for tips on how to deal with junctions, roundabouts, and the different driving test manoeuvres. Don't forget, it's completely free. There's a link in the description below. Let's catch up with Ayaz as he's about to start his mock driving test. Tell me, how would you check the brake lights are working?
So you would press on the brake, and then you would either check in like reflections in the mirror or have a friend, and they'll go back and they'll tell you if your brake lights are working or not. It should like come up red. So yeah.
Okay, thanks. So we're going to follow directions given by the sat-nav.
Cool.
I'll let you know when the independent driving's finished.
Cool.
Drive on when you're ready then, please. Ayaz got off to a good start by getting the tell me question correct. All round observations were great, and he reacted well to the oncoming vehicle. He's planning ahead well, being ready for more oncoming vehicles. You might have noticed how Ayaz prefers to cross his arms when steering. As long as you keep the car in control when doing this, then you won't get any faults for it on your driving test.
After 100 yards, turn right.
Good checks of the mirrors and signal timing.
Turn right.
A very busy first junction. It's at junctions like these where you'll be waiting and maybe start worrying about if you've missed any chances to go. But be patient, stay calm, and just take a safe opportunity to go. Patience pays off, and good observations. Keep an eye on the speed when driving downhill. The car picks up speed so quickly. Ayaz has to turn left at the roundabout, first exit. It's a busy roundabout today. Ayaz is observing early. And takes a good opportunity.
After 300 yards, bear left.
one it says bear left, but it means turn left, okay. It can be a bit confusing when a sat-nav says bear left, as it can mean turn left or just follow the road round to the left. The examiner will help if it's misleading, and don't forget to have the occasional glance at the screen.
Bear left.
Good mirror checks before signals. Pull up on the left in a safe place, please. Nice parking. Drive on when you're ready. Make sure when moving off that you don't cause another driver to slow down, stop, or swerve. Ayaz waits for a safe and comfortable opportunity, and while he's waiting, he's updating himself all the time, checking the mirrors and the blind spot. Good mirror checks before moving out around the parked car.
At the end of the road, turn left.
It's getting tight ahead, but Ayaz keeps it slow and judges the gaps really well.
Turn left.
A little bit tricky to see here, but Ayaz is really observing well, looking both ways and double checking, triple checking to make sure it's safe. There was a slight rollback at that last junction, but it was so slight it wasn't worth a fault. Good road position. The last sign just showed us that the next bend has an advisory maximum speed of 20 miles per hour. Ayaz is keeping a good safe distance away from the vehicles in front. There's no advantage getting really close to them. Ayaz forgot to check the mirrors before moving out around this vehicle. It's important to check for anyone overtaking you, especially motorcyclists. This is a driving fault. You're allowed 15 of these, although if you keep making the same fault, then it will become a serious fault, and a test fail. He keeps a good safe distance away from the van in front. Ayaz is turning right at the traffic lights and gets into a good position.
Turn right.
The markings are faded, they're showing a near side to near side position. Always keep an eye on the sat-nav screen. At the top of it, it shows you how far away your next turn is and which direction you need to turn. Ayaz slowed down well for the cyclist and kept a safe distance, but should have checked the interior mirror before slowing down to see how close following traffic is. The sat-nav shows that at the end of the road he needs to turn right, and at the end of that road he also needs to turn right.
At the end of the road, turn right, then take the third right.
Ayaz anticipates the van well, checks the interior mirror, and slows down. He's going to be turning right at the next set of traffic lights. He'll then be turning right again, so he's in the correct lane.
At the end of the road, turn right, then take the third right. Turn right.
Because the signs and markings allow you, you can actually turn right in the left-hand lane here.
Then
But because he's going to be turning right again very soon, it's easier to stay in the right-hand lane.
after 100 yards, turn right.
Good checks.
Turn right.
There's 2 lanes for turning right. He's not overtaking, so he's kept in the correct lane. The hill start lacked a bit of gas, but at least it didn't stall. Now he just needs to keep in the left-hand lane as he goes round to the right, as there could be other vehicles next to him. He kept in position, and good checks at the end as the lanes merge into one.
After 300 yards, turn right.
Good mirror checks, but Ayaz should signal before changing lanes to let other road users know, rather than after.
Turn right.
It's a big crossroads, and Ayaz positions the car in the correct position.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
He judged the gap really well. Don't forget, the tighter the road, the slower you should drive, and he judges this really well.
Right on the roundabout and take the third exit. Then turn left.
Ayaz forgot to check the interior and right mirror before moving out around this parked vehicle.
Turn left.
Good mirror checks. It's just making it a habit, keeping up to date with what's ahead of you, to the sides, and behind. Good speed through here. It's quite tight.
After 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
A good turn without swinging out. When it's safe, I like to pull up on the right hand side of the road, please. The pulling up on the right hand side of the road manoeuvre, and then reverse in 2 car lengths.
turn left, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Ayaz observed well before moving over
Okay, thanks.
and pulled up on the right successfully.
Now I'd like you to reverse roughly 2 car lengths, keeping it reasonably close to the curb, please.
Cool.
Good all-round checks before starting. A nice slow speed. The examiner tells you when to stop.
Okay, you can stop there, thanks. Drive on when you're ready, please.
A good manoeuvre, no problems.
After 90 yards, turn left, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Really good early observations and well prepared for the junction.
Pull up on the left in a safe place, please. You can ignore
At
the
the end of
driveways
the
this time.
road, turn right.
Nice parking. Time for a hill start.
Drive on when you're ready, please.
I'm really pleased Ayaz spotted this car in the mirrors. And a good hill start without rolling back. Nice control and mirror checks.
Turn right.
Ayaz emerged out of this road a little late, and he got a bit close to this car. It's a driving fault this time, but something he needs to be careful of, and that's getting the timing right so that you don't affect or scare anyone. Keep planning ahead, scanning the road, looking out for any potential hazards, road markings or signs. I'm pleased Ayaz noticed the 40 mph sign,
After 300 yards, turn right.
but before accelerating, you should check the mirrors first, in case someone's about to or is overtaking you.
Turn right.
A good turn, and the speed limit is still 40 mph.
After 400 yards, you have reached your destination on your left. reached your destination on your left.
Okay, that's the end of the independent driving. I'll direct you from here.
Ayaz notices the speed limit sign, but slows down too much. Luckily, he didn't affect anyone behind, or otherwise this would have been a serious fault.
There was also the 30 sign that came up, and I kind of braked quite hard. Yeah, that one, I think it was because like it was kind of covered with like a branch or something like leaves.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, it must be saying 40, but then I just realised at the last second it's 30.
At the roundabout, follow the road ahead, please. Second exit.
Ayaz will need to keep in a left-hand lane for this. Ayaz kept in position, but forgot to check the mirrors and signalled to exit the roundabout.
I think, yeah, there was one roundabout, it was going full in ahead, got to signal on my exit.
At the end of the road, turn left, please.
Ayaz mentioned at the start of the test that meeting traffic could be something he might fail his test for. He might meet some traffic on this road, and there's not much of the test left now. Good observations.
Take the next road on the right, please.
Ayaz moved into this space, but should have checked the mirrors before moving over in case of any cyclists. If he makes any more faults in this category, then it will be a serious fault and a test foul. The markings are a bit faded here, but he just needs to follow the road round to the left. Ayaz did well to wait and check the mirrors before moving back out.
I'd like you to pull up on the left, just before that black car down there, please. Try and get reasonably close to it, but leave enough room to get back out again. You can ignore the driveways this time.
Unfortunately, despite some good parking earlier during the test,
Drive on when you're ready, please.
this time he's hit the curb. This is a serious fault. If you just touch the curb, then I have seen some examiners in the past give just a driving fault, but hitting the curb could damage your tyre and will.
Oh, the other thing, I think on one of the parking up on the left, I think one of them I clipped the curb, the tyre. That one, that was, that's not me.
Ayaz judges the gap really well.
At the roundabout, turn right, second exit, please.
Ayaz timed it well with good mirror checks. Good mirror checks. Slows down to a good safe speed. You never know what's in the next road that you're turning into. Take the next road on the right, please. Next road on the left, please. Pull up on the left in a safe place, please. Ayaz parks up really well. Alright, you can switch off now. That's the end of the test.
Cool.
How do you think you've done?
I know I made some faults.
Ayaz got a total of 10 driving faults and 1 serious on this mock driving test. Unfortunately, he wasn't successful today. We continued to chat about what went well and the areas that need a little improvement. Thanks to Ayaz for taking part, and thanks to you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. In the meantime, take care on the road, and bye for now.